So tonight I'll go with by 9 by 5. So it was a really good last week. So we have Bailey, no, Naomi, we take on Sasson Green, the one-on-one match. After Naomi is Sasson Green into a painful victory, Papa Lennon take on Sasson Green and following to the match about Naomi and Bailey to celebrate at the ringside. They all a recap video of Paula Cruz being attacked by Linda DeTasma from last week and able to compete. Linda showed up in Nick Gardner's office and interrupt his conversation with Baron Corbin and Santos Escobar, calls Baron Corbin a Emerson and he leave before Nick Gardner tells Linda DeTasma that if someone inside the group will be paying a fine for minding his show last week. After Nick Gardner state, well, if this happens again, a fine would be the last of their problems. Santos Escobar says, I'll make up for running his show last week by taking on Paula Cruz later tonight, and the Guardians was agreed. It was a fair package of praise for the women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair and Shea Cargill, a countdown to Bo Dallas. Uncle Hattie of Raw returned present on the screen. Unless it has the Grizzly Wild event after it kicks off. After Grizzly Wild says they couldn't fly to, and because not even the parts wanted to be in the country, Grizzly Wild said it doesn't matter what they said because he speaks English and he doesn't understand them. Grizzly Wild introduced the special guest host Sonny Gatto and Tommaso Ciampa. It was on the Grizzly Wild event after the assessment. Sonny Gatto and Tommaso Ciampa tossed their shirt out of the ring. Grizzly Wild says they are glad it was a small shield because they are acting like surgery. Tommaso Ciampa says he can't see what they're doing and asked why. Austin's favorite name isn't also on the show. After Grizzly Wild says this show excited before he and Austin Ferry and got together and it will be too explosive to say it now. Grizzly Wild says he will take a bullet for Austin Ferry. After Sonny Gatto played the footage from last week of Grizzly Wild putting Austin Ferry into a harm's way to eat a dive from Sonny Gatto on Smackdown, and Grizzly Wild asked who put that footage up and says it wasn't real and that it wasn't AI. Grizzly Wild says they didn't show the photos of him reading because they are Serbians for a reason. They do what it takes. After Tommaso Ciampa says no one here paid to see the Grizzly Wild event. After they came up to see DIY the face A-Town down under. After for the titles tonight, and Grizzly Wild says they are just like anyone else coming after their titles. There was an end trying to a dive in race between him and Austin Ferry and Sonny Gatto says they are coming for their titles, but he's sick of hearing from Grizzly Wild. He wants to hear from Austin Ferry. And Sonny Gatto says he and Austin Theory go way back, and he has always believed in him. And something that God says, it kills him to see him like this, because Griswold is losing him before Gatto can continue, and Griswold attacks him during the ball fight. After both Sonya Gatto and Simba Cody hit, Austin Theory thanks to the moves from Griswold and Simba, and Sonya Gatto posed next to the titles to end of the assessment. After the Street Profits backstage in Beef Rap poses to Kevin Owens backstage and tell him they have his back in his match against Solo Sikoa tonight, and Kevin Owens seems very happy about it. So, after speaking backstage, the Smackdown backstage area can be dangerous at times. Resident Waddle is the backstage with Austin Theory trying to convince him in that Sonya Gatto and Simba isn't good guys. Bailey and Naomi walk out in front of them, and the camera follows them. They all still celebrate their win from audio that won into, but they just support who tries to get under Naomi's skin, but Bailey claims her down and tells her she's not worth it. After Bailey thanked Naomi for having her back, recording, Naomi says, of course, and he asked for a hug. Sasha Green shows up and tells them to insult it about it last because tomorrow they are taking away Bailey's title. And Papa Newman shows up and lays out both women. So next match we have Santos Escobar goes 1-1 against Paula Cruz. After Baron Corbin comes out and audio and attacks, Legendary Tossman at the ringside to even the odds for Paula Cruz, but Leslie Lopez distant Paula Cruz and Santos Escobar rolls him up to score the painful victory. So, what's the package is recap of the rivalry between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles ahead of their I Quit match from tomorrow night at Clash at the Castle. Cody Rhodes and Styles go face to face next. After things get personal between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles on Smackdown, Cody Rhodes comes to the ring and he asks Glasgow what they want to talk about. After Cody Rhodes says he couldn't believe AJ Styles a few weeks ago. After when he said he was going to retire and not be one of those guys looking for one more match and one more opportunity. And Cody Rhodes says AJ is starting to become that guy. And Cody Rhodes says AJ Styles has been given the impossible task of making him say he quits. AJ Styles comes to the ring with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, but stays innocent. And Styles says it's funny that Cody Rhodes is all worked up about this, and it was very easy to make it happen, like to retire, and Cody Rhodes would lose his cool. So after Cody Rhodes asks AJ Styles why he's so far away and tells him to leave Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson behind in the face him into the ring man to man. AJ Styles get into the ring as he tells the fans to shut up because they are making a lot of noises. AJ Styles says he and Cody are nothing alike AJ Styles remains the one that it took him 17 years to get to WWE, and the crowd tells Styles to shut up. AJ Styles says Cody Rhodes has quit every company he's able and perform in. AJ Styles says WWE welcomed him with open arms and couldn't wait to make him a star, but when I got it tough for him, he quits WWE, and he also quit New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor. And AJ Styles says this man helped start up a company, and he quit that too. And Styles says Cody can't handle a puzzle, and when the going gets tough, and Cody Rhodes gets going. And Cody Rhodes says he's made some big decisions in his career and walked away from WWE and New Japan in all rates. But he didn't quit. He believed in himself. And Cody Rhodes said, what if he hasn't walked away and he wouldn't be standing there right now? So, once it has a champion, Cody Rhodes says, what if anyone quits and AJ Styles quits on himself? And Cody says it took Styles, he was Mark Henry for a night to get over title shot. It's like a way back since like last year's 2013. It's like Styles doing right now. Just like Mark Henry did. So he, like, I think 2013, and Mark Henry finally signed Cena after 2013. I watched this old clip of Mark Henry in 2013, and after Cody Rhodes said Styles would have a better port to swallow when he makes him say he quits. AJ Styles says it's really easy for Cody to say he quits. It wasn't but he can't quit. Being a phenomenal, Styles says his family wants him to quit, but he's be done when he says he's done. AJ Styles says he saw Cody Rhodes compete in a ton pack and didn't quit. After but he not with Seth Rollins, and he's AJ Styles and do whatever it takes to win in championship. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa attacks the Street Profits backstage with security guard, and the guard is separate, so stressing it permanent Kevin Owens from chasing after Sosa, who says watches the attack go down before walking away. Number 6, a Freya Packers plays hopping up the tag team of Sammy Baszler and Zoe Stark. Timmy Stratton is Zoe's community team for the next match. Next match we have Nia Jax goes 1-on-1 against Mason. Nia Jax hits Mason with to score the pinfall victory. Kevin Owens is the backstage and he asks for this update. The Street Profits, he says, they won't be able to help him tonight. So Kevin Owens says he's the face of Bloodline long before, and he do it again now. The list of Freya Packers of Bucking Paul arrived at his home early into the day to film every night in his pool, and every night left and told Logan Paul he honestly him in Chicago next week. After Kamala Hayes is inside the crowd in Barry's every night, running to Puerto Rico to swim to Logan Paul's pool inside the crowd, bringing towels of him and tells him to set up to Kamala Hayes says he doesn't have to beg for opportunities because he has money in the bank qualify the maps for next week. After when it's all is said and done, people will call him Kamala Hayes into the bank, and the gorgeous supports to supply line after past days. It wasn't in a format and then that Tamatanga and Tagaloa are banned from the website. So what if all of them sold up and all three men all spended and Paul Heyman was to be the voice of reason with Soto Sokoa. And Soto Sokoa tells Paul Heyman if he loses this match to Kevin Owens tonight, he's coming after him, and Paul Heyman looks courteous. Alpha Fall and Aston John go out into for this interview with Saki Raymond, and Phil says she and Aston John will make history tomorrow in Glasgow. Aston John says they didn't come all the way home, just to come home and tomorrow. The Western date will be the new women's tag team champions at Clash at the Castle. It's time for the main event. Soto Sokoa and with Paul Heyman. Soto Sokoa will face Kevin Owens and hits Soto Sokoa with a stunner, but Paul Heyman puts Soto Sokoa's foot onto the top rope. Unless Kevin Owens goes after Paul Heyman outside but is attacked by Soto Sokoa, who puts him in the ring and hits him with a Samoan spike to score the painful victory. After the Brawling attack after the match. Elizabeth with lead to the return of Randy Orton, who shows up to save Kevin Owens, has a Smackdown, goes off to the air. So this was a good match, I think. So let me check on the community polls from today. So we have 100% liked it, 0% didn't like it, and 0% is alright. So how was it Friday? Have a good weekend, and we will see you guys tomorrow at Clash at the Castle. And I got an announcement for you guys from tomorrow night. So tomorrow night I'm gonna do a different time. It's gonna be 3 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll do my review tomorrow night. Now I'll see you guys the next time. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow at Clash at the Castle. I'll see you guys the next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.